Going to actually I'll give you a little update on the tiny house. I didn't film this, and I'm getting into the habit of not filming how to do things. You guys can tell me in the comments if you want to see that stuff or not. But normally, when I do that, I'll get comments saying, oh, well, you should have did it this way, that way. Well, if you had the budget I have, guys, you'd probably do it my way anyway. That's probably why I got away from the how-to type of videos and stuff like that, or what I've been doing to create stuff. But anyway, I bought 5 lengths that are 12-foot longs. I thought they were only 10-footers, but they're actually 12-footers of 3-inch ABS plumbing pipe. Now, I bought the cheaper, more flexible stuff, Cellcore, which is what I wanted. I wanted a little bit of flex. I don't want it really rigid on that for what I was using it for. So anyway, I'll have to go to the tiny house when we get some decent weather and show you what I did. Now, basically, I had a scrap piece of 3-inch ABS that I used as a test piece. I went up the ladder on the south side of the tiny house, the full length. I put it up there. I marked a couple spots on that ABS pipe of where I wanted it to be cut out. I cut it out and made a little U shape. Normally they're a circle, right? You buy plumbing, it's a circle. I took a small chunk, maybe 2.5, 3-inch out of the radius to make a U shape to collect rainwater. And then what I will be doing is screwing it to the tiny house under the drip edge of the aluminum roof with the roofing screws that are waterproof and have the rubber gasket. And that will be, obviously I'm going to cap one end. I got to do a little cut again for that to fit under the drip edge. And then I'm going to coupling and screw that all the way along to get about 46 feet. Now the reason I'm not going the full length of the tiny house is there's issues. We have running lights in that area. So I'm gonna stop, I'm starting after the first running light, and I'm gonna stop before the last running light. So the only one I gotta deal with is the one in the middle, and I figured out how to remove that, other than the fact that one of the screws is rusted and stripped, and I have to basically break off the plastic and let the thing fall. Or just dangle by the wires, and for the meantime, and then I'm gonna run my ABS up there. I'll fasten the light to the ABS, probably temporarily, just so it doesn't dangle and rip the wires out, just so it's mounted to something so it's fixed so the wind doesn't take it and keep rocking it around, and go from there. And from there, guys, I'm gonna run that into down and inside the tiny house, all gravity fed. So it's going to collect off the roof. It's going to run through that pipe, that U-shaped pipe like a trough, and down and into my first flush system, which I have to build. And then from there, I have to also build it into water, into my water. Like the first flush is basically a water filter, but not really. It's just it's like a particle filter. It gets rid of all the crap as the rain begins to start. And from there, the water and that leaves the first flush system will be then directed into a DIY build of my ceramic water filters that I'll be using. I've been saving my old ceramic DIY water, or not DIY, but old Pro Pure ceramic silver impregnated water filters that have already been cycled for drinking. They are going to get a second life to filter out, hopefully, any crap coming out of the first flush system, and from there it'll go into my IBC storage tank in the tiny house on board, where once it's full, the bottom one is filled with water, I will throw a shot glass of bleach into it, and that will take care of any other nasties. Now this water is not for drinking, though it could be if I ran it through a Berkey and possibly boiled it, but I think the Berkey treatment pretty much takes care of it, especially for rainwater. This is going to be for bathing, dishwashing, showering, well, like bathing, laundry over at the tiny house, dishes and showers, yeah, and watering plants. So that's the goal. I'm getting all this stuff ready, guys, because I'm looking far ahead here, and things are going to get rough coming up.